In a world full of distractions, it's easy to get caught up in the noise and lose sight of what truly matters. The truth is that success is not handed to you on a silver platter. It's earned through relentless effort, unwavering determination, and a willingness to push beyond your limits. When others are resting, when others are taking shortcuts, you have to rise. If you want to be exceptional, you have to work harder than everyone else. Success is not a gift, it's a result of your commitment to putting in more effort than anyone else around you. It's not about being the smartest or the most talented, it's about the one thing you can control: how hard you are willing to work for your dreams. There are those who wait for opportunities to knock on their door, and there are those who go out and create their own. The world is full of people who say they want success, but very few are willing to put in the work that it takes to get there. If you want something more, you have to show up, day after day, and work harder than everyone around you. The secret to success is simple. It's the willingness to outwork the competition when no one else is willing to do the same. Every hour you put in is an hour closer to your goals. Don't wait for permission, make it happen by working harder than anyone else. It's easy to talk about dreams and success, but it's much harder to actually put in the work necessary to make them a reality. Every successful person you look up to didn't get there by accident, they worked tirelessly to get where they are. And let me tell you, they worked harder than anyone else along the way. It's not enough to want success. You have to prove that you want it by working for it. It's about putting in the time, the effort, and the sweat, day after day, even when you don't feel like it. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is their willingness to put in more work, more effort, and more perseverance. If you want to achieve greatness, you must commit to working harder than anyone else. Hard work isn't glamorous, and it certainly isn't easy. There are no shortcuts, and success doesn't come without sacrifice. But that's exactly what makes it so rewarding. The more you put in, the more you'll get out. There will be times when you'll want to quit, when the weight of the work will feel overwhelming. But remember this: you are only limited by the effort you are willing to put in. Every time you push through the tough moments, you are building the foundation for your future success. I promise you, the people who rise to the top are the ones who refuse to give in, who continue working even when they're exhausted, and who consistently put in more effort than anyone else. When others are resting, that's when you should be working. When others are choosing the easy way out, that's when you should be choosing to go the extra mile. It's easy to take the path of least resistance, but the road to success is built on hard work, sacrifice, and relentless determination. If you want something more than what everyone else has, you have to do what they won't do. You have to work harder, push further, and sacrifice more. The reason why so many people never achieve their dreams is that they stop when it gets tough. They give up when things get hard. But you are different. You are willing to outwork everyone else because you know that's the only way to achieve what others think is impossible. No one ever achieved greatness by playing it safe or taking the easy road. The path to success is filled with obstacles, setbacks, and struggles. But that's where the real growth happens. It's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get up and keep going. Each time you choose to keep pushing, even when it's hard, you are becoming stronger. The people who make it are the ones who refuse to give up. They see failure not as the end, but as a lesson. They take what they've learned, pick themselves up, and work even harder. And that is what you need to do. You must be willing to outwork everyone else, even when it feels like it's impossible. When you see someone successful, you only see the end result. What you don't see are the countless hours, the sleepless nights, and the sacrifices they made to get there. Success is earned in the trenches. It's the result of working harder than anyone else, day after day, week after week, year after year. No one is going to hand you your dreams, you have to earn them. And that starts with a relentless commitment to working harder than everyone else. Success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who work for it, who push harder than anyone else and refuse to give up. There are no shortcuts to success. You can't skip the hard work, and you can't avoid the pain of struggle. The only way to achieve your goals is by putting in the effort, time, and work necessary to make them happen. It's not glamorous, and it won't always be easy, but the more you work, the closer you'll get to your dreams. It's easy to get distracted by the temporary rewards that others seem to be enjoying. But true success is built on working harder than everyone else. The only way to stand out is by doing what others won't do, working harder, pushing further, and persevering longer. You cannot control everything, but one thing you can control is your effort. Success isn't about waiting for the perfect moment or the right circumstances. It's about making the most of every moment and putting in the work. You control your work ethic. You control how hard you push, and if you want to achieve something extraordinary, you have to work harder than everyone else. Keep your focus on what you can control, and give everything you've got to it. Let your work speak for itself, and let your actions be louder than any words. Every time you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Think about the dreams that pushed you to take that first step, the vision of success that inspired you. The journey won't always be easy, and there will be moments of doubt. But it's the work you put in now that will pay off in the future. Every hour you dedicate to your goal, every moment you push through is one step closer to your dream. Work harder than everyone else, and you'll get what others can only dream of. When you make the decision to work harder than everyone else, you're not just working for today, you're working for your future. Every bit of effort you put in now builds the foundation for everything that comes next. The harder you work, the further ahead you'll be, and the more opportunities will come your way. You're not just working for success, you're working for a life that others only wish they had. Keep your eye on the prize and remember that the extra effort you put in today will be the success you experience tomorrow. It's not about how smart you are or how many resources you have, it's about how hard you're willing to work. Some of the most successful people in the world didn't have advantages, they had grit, determination, and an unshakable commitment to working harder than everyone else. They didn't wait for the perfect circumstances, they made their own circumstances by working harder. If you want to succeed, you have to outwork everyone else. Your work ethic is what will set you apart and determine your success. Success isn't about being the best right away, it's about getting better every day. It's about pushing yourself to work harder than yesterday, no matter how tired you are or how tough the journey seems. The most successful people are the ones who understand this. They know that every day is an opportunity to outwork their competitors. They work harder than everyone else, even when no one is watching, because they know that's how success is built, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. When you push yourself harder than everyone else, you not only achieve more, you become more. You build your character, your work ethic, and your resilience. Every challenge you face and overcome adds to your strength, preparing you for the next one. The path to success isn't easy, but that's what makes it worth it. When you decide to work harder than everyone else, you commit to growth, progress, and the life you want to build. The road to success is long, but every step forward is worth it. Hard work might not show immediate results, but it's the only way to get lasting success. People who make it to the top don't get there by taking shortcuts, they get there by working harder, staying consistent, and never stopping, no matter how long the journey takes. Keep your eyes on the prize and remember that hard work is the key to unlocking your dreams. The only way to truly stand out in a crowd is to outwork everyone around you. People will come and go, and trends will change, but those who are committed to working hard will always rise above. It's easy to follow the crowd, but the most successful people are those who have the courage to blaze their own trail, to work harder than anyone else, and to continue pushing even when the world around them doubts their ability. Talent might get you in the door, but hard work will keep you there. Success is not just about what you're capable of, it's about how much effort you're willing to put in to reach your potential. When you work harder than everyone else, you don't just meet expectations, you exceed them. You push yourself beyond your limits, and in doing so, you unlock doors that others can only dream of opening. The greatest success stories are not about people who were born with talent or privilege, they're about people who never gave up, no matter how hard the journey became. They worked tirelessly, even when no one believed in them. They worked harder than everyone else, and that's what got them to the top. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, you need to be willing to work harder than anyone else and never give up. In the end, success comes down to how much you're willing to give. If you're not willing to put in the effort, don't expect the results. The best in the world aren't just talented, they're willing to work harder than anyone else. They're the first ones in and the last ones out. They don't quit when it gets tough, they push through the difficulty and come out stronger. If you want the best results, you have to be willing to outwork everyone else, even when it feels impossible. Hard work is the foundation of all achievement. It's the reason why some people reach the top and others fall short. It's not about being perfect or having the best resources, it's about putting in the effort every single day. The people who work harder than everyone else are the ones who make their dreams a reality. They don't wait for things to come to them, they go out and create them. You have to be the one who works harder, even when you feel like stopping. The grind never stops, and neither should you. It's easy to get complacent when things are going well, but the key to long-term success is consistent effort. Don't stop working just because you've made some progress. Keep pushing, keep striving, and keep going harder than anyone else. Success doesn't come from a moment of greatness, it comes from the everyday commitment to working harder than anyone else.